modern comedies can be hit and miss affairs. Most fall into either the gross out genre or full on slapstick. With this Rawson Marshall Thurber film, he finds a perfect blend of the two. Dodgeball is an incredibly random and silly sports comedy that surprisingly works. It's one of those comedies that relies almost exclusively on you not thinking too much about what is going on, but just accepting everything that happens and going along for the ride. There are more funny moments than eye-rolling ones. The cast is overall pretty darn good, and it moves at a brisk pace. It is one of those comedies that I fall back on for a good chuckle, all because it is pure comedic gold. Telling the story of a ragtag bunch of lovable underdogs who tick every sports movie cliche, what saves Dodgeball from mediocrity is just how great everyone is in this. It features a sprawling ensemble cast and a whole pile of cameos to boot. And no matter how big or small, every performance is memorable and garners a laugh. There are lots of actors here who I don't particularly like, but somehow this film seems to draw out the best from all of them. It's hard to believe that this was Thurber's first feature, and only good one to date, considering how well he works with his actors here. His screenplay certainly gives them a lot to work with too, as the writing is razor sharp, watertight, and includes a brilliant set of gags. The film can be pretty crude at times, and its premise is uniquely strange, but if you can get on the same page as the film, I can assure you that it will be one of the funniest things you've watched, and a movie you will revisit over and over again. Dodgeball is presented as a furious, relentless barrage of incredible agony as balls fling people in slow motion through the air, whipped as if fired from a cannon. It's far more exciting than a real-life sports movie, and I love it for that. With the imaginative teams and creative scenarios, it actually functions very well as an extremely oddball sports film, in some ways even better than it does a comedy. Ben Stiller is absolutely hilarious here, as is almost everyone else in Dodgeball. Vince Vaughn, Rip Torn, Justin Long, Alan Tudyk, and Jason Bateman as the ridiculously obvious co-commentator are comedy gold. Not to mention the random perfectly timed cameos that work so well. Seeing the German team pray to Hasselhoff only for David himself to berate them when losing was gold. William Shatner as the Dodgeball chairman was great, and Lance Armstrong's heavily condescending pep talk to an ashamed LaFleur at the bar was just so funny. The humor throughout is on point, endlessly entertaining and consistently hilarious. Patches O'Houlihan's fondness for drinking his own piss, White Goodman's pizza fucking, and Justin's unfortunate tryout for cheerleading remain hilariously weird gags, but also stupidly entertaining. Dodgeball never disappoints and remains one of my all-time favorite comedies. It flourishes in its absurdity, and it is the sarcastic, offbeat slapstick style of humor that ultimately makes the movie so funny. Some jokes are clever, others are crude and crass. However, all are accentuated by game performances from talented actors. Unlike many of its peers that came out around that same time, 15 years later, and this movie still holds up. Dodgeball could have easily been another forgettable comedy, relevant only for nostalgia's sake, but the screenwriters/directors were true to their vision. If you cringed having to play dodgeball in high school, you'll love this movie for creating this over-the-top, crude comedy classic.
You're gonna want to put a big dollop of that tangy red dead center on the dough, then use the cheese to shove it to the edge.
Oh, yeah. Sure, I think you should take a look at... Whoa! No!
Tune in every Friday for new movie videos. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what other movies you would like me to do videos on. Thank you, Mom, for editing the scripts for my movie essays. I appreciate you. Till next time, thanks for watching. Catch you on the